Okay, so in order to classify a given two-dimensional surface, we need to know a number of things about that surface. And the first one we need to know is called the Euler characteristic. And the symbol that we use to describe a given surface is this Greek letter chi. And so because it's a function of the surface, we write chi of s. And the way we compute this is by taking the number of vertices minus the number of edges plus the number of faces. So V is equal to number of vertices, E is equal to the number of edges, and F is equal to the number of faces. The second thing that we need to know about our surface is the number of boundary components, and we'll just use the variable b to stand for that. And we can think about boundary components as holes, basically. But we have to be careful that we don't confuse those with handles, because they're not handles, they're holes. And you'll see what I mean by this shortly. So we need Euler characteristic, number of boundary components, and we also need to know the genus, which we'll use G. So the genus G depends on whether the surface is orientable or non-orientable. And it's basically the number of handles or the number of cross caps. Because remember, it's one or the other. Turns out if you have a handle in the presence of even a single cross cap, that handle is equivalent to a cross cap. So anyway, so the way we're going to compute the genus is by using the number of boundary components and the Euler characteristic. And if we have an orientable surface, then we will get the genus by setting our Euler characteristic equal to 2 minus 2 times the genus minus the number of boundary components. And if we have a non-orientable surface, then we can set our Euler characteristic equal to 2 minus the genus minus the number of boundary components.